Montel Construction, your home team.
Good Monday evening, West Michigan. Many of us have enjoyed a pretty quiet start to the new week, but for a select few, the snow has really piled up. That includes places such as Port Sheldon into the Grand Haven area, West Isle Township, for example, all double-digit snowfall today alone, since around daybreak to be exact. Port Sheldon area, that seems to be the winner so far at about 12.5 inches of snowfall. Again, very localized in nature, but where the lake effect has been robust, it sure has piled up. Our forecast high was 33 degrees, the actual high 31, still within 3 degrees, and our accuracy streak now upwards of 4 days. Right around the lower 30s, so close to the freezing mark today in many locations. That is still pretty chilly for this now 2nd of December. On average, we should be around 40, so almost 10 degrees cooler than where we should be for the beginning of December. 13 weather ball, blinking green, no change we're seeing in these chillier temperatures, and still some localized lake effect snow in sight. Again, that's the key word we've been saying for days now. Localized will be the coverage of this lake effect snow. Grand Haven, yeah, it was a very snowy morning. This all commenced around noon, 1 o'clock in the early afternoon, and a pretty quiet second half of the day so far for those in the Grand Haven area. As of now, satellite and radar showcasing the heaviest snow generally in Van Buren County, but look at the setup today. This is what we call a mesolow, and that is a localized low pressure system that can happen sometimes in these robust lake effect setups. And all this does is really diminishes the coverage of lake effect, but also increases the amount of instability and moisture being drawn off the lake. And where the lake effect falls, yeah, it is very, very heavy, and that's what we've seen today alone. And the heaviest snow right now, South Haven, just a little bit to the west of Paw Paw, so stretching along M43 upwards of the I-196 and US 31 spine. That's where the heaviest snow resides right now, but we're keeping an eye on additional lake effect snow starting to pinwheel in northern lower Michigan in the Grand Traverse Bay region. Notice the direction. This is heading in a north to south fashion and will impact parts of our lake shore later this evening through tonight. Hour by hour forecast, again, the lake effect very localized to the lake shore itself. The farther inland you go, we're not expecting much, if any, in the way of additional snow. That will continue through tomorrow morning, especially south of Holland towards the South Haven area. And then finally, we will see some quiet weather take hold for all of us tomorrow in the afternoon and evening hours. For those that are in the Grand Haven, Holland area, right along the lake shore towards Saugatuck, South Haven, for example, there will be pockets of a half foot or more of localized snow dependent on where those snow bands really set up shop, and a little less north of Muskegon. Still think our lakeshore communities, Muskegon northward, will see a few inches of snow, but it'll be much less compared to those in the Grand Haven, Holland area southward along the lakeshore. The farther inland one goes, yeah, not expecting too much when it's all said and done, less than an inch. Temperatures tonight generally falling to around 20. We'll be climbing into the lower 30s tomorrow, and then our focus turns to a clipper system on Wednesday. Not really the clipper system itself, but the localized lake effect that will set up late Wednesday into Thursday as some colder air takes over. 13 on your side, 7-day forecast. After Thursday, the lake effect comes to an end, and then Friday into the weekend, for the most part, quiet days take hold. Temperatures upper 30s by this time next week.